Welcome to the Tonebridge tutorial. We're going to go over all of the features of this amazing app, how you can create new sounds, find new presets, save them for later, and all of that fun stuff. At the bottom, you'll notice there are 5 categories: featured, catalog, workshop, favorites, and pedal boards. We're going to go through each one and then spend most of our time on a 6th screen, which is the actual presets themselves. So, starting from the left, we have featured. So, Tonebridge is releasing new presets all the time. They have people internally that are working on crafting them, and they have also a function for users to create them, and then they are approved by the team there and then published. And this is just an easy way to discover cool stuff. So this is like top ones of the week, organized by particular songs. And then at the top here, you've actually got the different categories of music that you might be interested in. So if you like clean and smooth sounds and you click on it, it gives you a bunch of really cool ones to get started. So it's a great way to play and have fun with different sounds. And when you choose one, for example, it opens it up, and then now that's active right away. We're going to spend lots of time on this screen in a minute, but let's go through some of the other categories here. Catalog. So this is literally just a list, an alphabetical list of every artist that they have available in their app. So you can just scroll through to see something's there. And you can also take a look at any time using the search function at the top here. And if you just start typing, it'll quickly, you can type either the band or the artist, and it'll start finding it for you. You can hit the search button in either of these modes. It's just that magnifying glass at the top there. Okay, workshop. So you can actually create a preset, and then you can publish it, or you can just save it for yourself. It's completely up to you. So when you do that, you start off with just the very basics of input gain, output gain, noise gate, etc. So here's your amp, and if you want a different amplifier, you can choose a different amplifier, and you can go through and decide which amp you want, and even the speaker that you're using. And if you want another pedal, here are the pedals that actually make up all of the presets on Tonebridge. So you can take a look, and you'll find they're very similar to ones that are in market, and you can always go in and actually change every little parameter in there. So that's a lot of fun, making your own preset, copying something in maybe a setup that you already have with analog pedals is easy to do. Favorites. So favorites, these are presets that I've saved. So if I like a preset, so I'm going to go back and do Eruption by Van Halen. You'll notice that there is a heart at the top. If I click that heart, now that is saved as a preset, and then I have quick access to it later from my favorites. I can organize them by the date in which I added them, the artist, or the song that they come from. Completely up to me. And then the final at the bottom is pedal boards. So if I want to add several presets together, I can do that with pedal boards. So if I want to add Pink Floyd, Another Brick Hit the Wall, and Back in Black, just for example, and create, then I've added a pedal board that looks like this. And you can essentially work just like a preset where you have the effect and the volume of both of these pedals in series. You can arrange them by moving them around, just kind of like you would an app. If you hold down, it starts to shake so that you can move it. Okay, let's spend some time on the most important screen of them all, the presets themselves. You'll notice that there's several buttons here, all of which do something interesting. So let's start off with this preview toggle. So if I hit the preview toggle, it's going to start playing the actual track that this preset was modeled after. And if I can adjust the volume of my whole signal, and also the level of the effect. So if I want it to be more subtle and more of a clean sound, or really bake in that full effect, I can play with those 2 parameters there. So those are your 2 main ways to shape your sound right off the bat, and it also, of course, depends on what guitar you have and what pickups you have. At the very top here, you've of course got the ability to favorite it. Now, if you want to look at the pedals that actually make up this preset, you can hit that information button at the top there, and you can actually see that these are the pedals that make this up. So you've got a little bit of details about who created this and what pickup they're using. But let's say I want to go in and I want to actually look at the gain on the head, and I might say, you know what, I want to increase my drive even more or take it down a little bit there, which is different than changing the level of effect. You're actually just changing this one parameter. Or I might go in and change the EQ and change the bass boost. Or I can change this reverb delay pedal a little bit. Or you can even change what mic that you're using. So, and then you can have it reset, or you can save that, and then it'll remember it for the future. So that's a lot of fun. It also teaches you a lot about how these are produced. Also, you can open tab. So if you hit the bottom, that'll actually open tab to this song, because Tonebridge is owned by Ultimate Guitar, which has the largest tab library online. So you can click that open tab button, and then it'll link you out to their tab app. And we're not going to do that right now. And also you can just hit that edit button, and that'll actually take you right in to editing the track without looking at the info first. So it's just up to you which way you want to go. One more important feature of Tonebridge is you can actually change what's on the bottom here, and it has some additional features to this preset screen. So don't put your finger on these white circles, but actually just right in between the effect and volume buttons, and you can swipe over to the right. If we keep going all the way to the right, you can see that we have a chromatic tuner, and that's really handy because we can be right in our preset screen and tune our guitar really quickly with a digital chromatic tuner, and it works really well. Moving over one, we have the noise gate. So effects that have very high gain or high distortion, you may want to add a threshold where that noise gets cut off, which can be really useful. This noise gate value will also be remembered as part of the preset. So with your guitar and this pedal, it should always work really well. If you're noticing that your guitar is getting choked too early, then you can turn that all the way down, and you can get more subtlety out of your effects. Going back over to the other side now, you can actually connect your Apple Music account right into Tonebridge. You can, of course, minimize Tonebridge, play Spotify, go back into Tonebridge and play along that way, or any other music player. But it's nice to just have the actual track of the song that you're playing with already there for you without even having to search for it. And that can be a lot of fun when you play the track, mix the volume perfectly in so that you sound like you're in the song, and you get to play along, which is a great way to learn and have fun. I haven't gone through everything on Tonebridge, as it is a really powerful app. I highly recommend you dig into it, play around, find presets that work for your guitar. Some will highlight the strengths of your guitar and some won't, just like pedals in the real world. But you'll be able to find some that work really well for you, and then you can tune them to become even better for the guitar setup that you have. I hope I've given you a good head start, and happy jamming. Thanks so much. Bye.